Hello, welcome to another video. Happy New Year everyone. Now in this video I thought I'd just talk a bit of random rubbish for a while. Now a lot of the people I like to watch on YouTube actually just talk a bit of nonsense into the camera for a while, edit it all together, put some music over the top and make it sound good. Now I've been looking at the sort of editing tricks they use. You've got your classic jump cuts where you say something and then edit it all together and then it cuts out all the quiet bits. Now I quite like this because I do sometimes when I'm filming have a few moments where I'm thinking, oh, I don't really know what to say. Also jump cuts are quite handy if you want to make an adjustment to the camera position and then magically it's right there and you don't see me fiddling about with the camera lens. As it's New Year, people often make New Year's resolutions and people often don't keep those New Year's resolutions. There's a very simple reason for it. If there was something that you wanted to do to make your life better, if you wanted to make a change, you wouldn't wait until January the 1st. You would do it there and then. You're like, I want to do this, I want to make this change, and then you do it. You wouldn't just hang around, you wouldn't wait, and that is why a lot of these New Year's resolutions never come to anything. Now by the time this video goes out, we're going to be well into the first week of January and already a lot of people would have failed in their New Year's resolutions. So I never bother with it. I think if I want to make a change, I'll try and make a change there and then. Some changes are hard to keep anyway. Sometimes it turns out that it wasn't really for the best after all, so you go back. But then if you really know you want to do something, like you want to exercise, you want to go to the gym, like gym membership always goes up at this time of the year, and then people, they don't go there. Maybe they really have the best intentions for a few weeks, and then life just gets in the way, and then you just got the one or two people that actually see it through. It's a bit like me with my karate. I mean, every so often we might get one or two new people interested at this time of year and they might go away again, although I'm not sure how many people we'll get this year because we don't advertise brilliantly. Have tried a few times, but the market around where I live is quite saturated, so there's lots of martial arts, so it's hard to pick out which is the best out of all of them if you're not actually into it. Of course the one I do is obviously the best, unless you're into competitions. Then don't do what I do because we don't do that. So that's one reason these changes, these New Year's resolutions don't last. So if you want to improve your life, and it's never too late, even now, you know, we're into January now, if you want to make an improvement, you want to make a change, don't think, oh, you know, January the 1st is gone now, it's too late to make a New Year's resolution. Well, that's rubbish. Do it now, make a change. Don't wait until next year, you know, we've got a whole year to go, or just any moment at any point. It could be in February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, at any point just think, I want to do something, I'm going to make a difference, just do it, don't wait. The only thing stopping you is you. I get that some people's lives are difficult and some people have, you know, they have other commitments, and doing the sort of thing that you might want to do isn't always easy because life gets in the way. But sometimes that can actually be an unexpected bonus. It can help you in ways that you never foresaw. And other times, well, we have to think, well, if my current life is stopping me from doing what I really want to do, is my current life actually what I want? Am I happy in my current life? And the amount of people that go to work every day and they don't really enjoy their job. They just go because they need to pay the bills and they come home, they're not really living. And I'm quite lucky, I have a job that I actually quite enjoy. So it doesn't actually feel too much like work for me because I'm actually doing what I want to do. Well, apart from what I would really want to do is have my own karate dojo, but I'm not quite there yet. Did a lot of years in shop work. It has its moments, but there's more or less bad. I think everyone should work in a shop for at least a year, and then that way they might actually be able to sympathise with people behind the counter or shop assistants, because they just get dumped on all day. They get it dumped on from the customers, they get dumped on from the management, just, you know, I don't know how I managed to work in retail for so long. I'd never do it again. One thing I noticed over Christmas was cheese. Now, I notice this every year. Now, because of my job, I actually go into people's homes quite a lot, and I actually see inside their fridge due to nature of my job. And there's one thing I've noticed, and I've always noticed this, is cheese. Everyone's fridge at this time of year, maybe not so much now in January, but over the Christmas period, everyone's fridge in the whole country stinks of cheese. Now, I've got some cheeses here. I didn't actually buy these. This was a present given to me. I've opened some of them. This one I've not opened yet. That's a nice smelly one. This one, it smells a bit if you put it right to your face. That one, I don't know what that is. It looks the same as the other one. This one, the Brie, I've opened that one, so that's wrapped up in cling film. You can't really see that very well. There you go. That's a nice smelly one. This one, I think that's some form of cheddar. I'm not sure. Maybe Edam. I don't know what that is, but. So yeah, I like cheese. I'm not a huge cheese lover. I mean, I'm grateful for the gift, obviously, thank you. But I doubt the person who gave me the cheese will ever actually see this. But, why is it we do weird things at Christmas? Because it's traditional, like filling our fridge up with stinky cheeses we're never going to eat. Some people like the cheese, but it's like, you know, if you like that sort of cheese, you'd buy it all year round. You'd buy it and eat it all the time. But a lot of families out there, they buy these big cheese selection, these big cheese balls, and then don't eat them. And their fridge stinks. And I go into house after house with my main job, and it's like, you know, you've got a cheese board. You know, it's you know, obviously Christmas was a couple of weeks ago now, and it's not so bad, but why do people do that? As it's the new year, I thought just for absolutely no reason whatsoever, I would change the background colour of the thumbnails on my videos. So last year I was using yellow on the background, this year I'm using blue. Ooh, exciting. If you look out for any videos of mine in the future, they'll have the blue background, and then 2017, if I'm still alive, I change the colour again. I watch an awful lot of YouTube videos at home. The amount of TV I watch is actually going down, and the amount of YouTube videos I watch is going up. And you kind of get into this fictional world where everyone is making YouTube videos and everyone's filming YouTube videos and everyone wants to do it. And then when you actually ask people in the real world, not so interested. Particularly one thing that I wanted to do was play a game. Now, I have copied some ideas I see from other YouTubers that I watch. It's actually very hard to come up with original content all the time, so I do watch other people and I do copy them. And one of the things I saw was a group of people that I quite like to watch. They're really quite popular on YouTube. They're called the Sidemen, and a few weeks ago they released a video where they're playing Twister, and I thought, well, that looks like a right laugh. And I asked my neighbour Aaron, who you've seen in several previous videos, is like, would you be up for this? And he's totally up for it. But I wanted to get 2 other people and then have like a championship type thing, a knockout stage, until you get a final winner. Now, I've got the game Twister here, but it is surprisingly hard to find 2 other people who are willing to play this. So I've got it, and hopefully I will make a video of it eventually. Okay, I'm just now looking at my laptop. You can probably see the reflection in my glasses. You can see the screen there. The first few videos on my channel, they're 9 years old, with the first 2 are 9 years old. There were some others back then, but I've deleted them years ago. I've basically only kept them on there just to show that I've had this channel for a long time, and basically for like 9 years did nothing with it. So the first one I actually did properly for this new incarnation of me, how to make a smoothie, was really the first one. And that obviously cost a bit of money to buy the fruit, and that one video cost more money than I've actually got back than removing Coke with rust. That's actually not a very good video, don't watch that one. It's actually got 78 views, surprisingly, but again, I'm just practicing with editing techniques and stuff really on that one. But to be honest, that one bottle of Coke cost me more money than I've actually made back. So yeah, Man from U.N.C.L.E. paid for cinema ticket. That one, Looking Up, didn't cost me. The karate ones don't really cost me anything because it's stuff I do anyway. If I go to seminars and stuff, I would do that regardless, so I won't count that. Chocolate biscuit one. Okay, that only has 9 views. Those are nice biscuits. Now I saw today a video making very similar chocolate biscuits to what I've got on mine, and those had Rice Krispies in as well, and the smoother chocolate on the outside, but essentially it's pretty much the same, and that had like a few 100,000 views, and I've got 9. Okay, biscuits are pretty much the same thing. So yeah, pumpkin video obviously cost me. Pub egg quiz. Now the pub egg quiz challenge from last year, that is the first one where I'm actually really taking it seriously now. Up until that point you could say they're all sort of practice videos, but the pub egg quiz challenge is the first one where I actually took it seriously. I had 2 cameras set up, actually went out purposely to get the questions, to get the eggs and prepare all the surface and arrange for Aaron and Steve to come round to film. And what you don't see on the ground is actually I've got like this plastic sheeting, and so all the eggs went on there, so the actual cleaning up only took seconds. It's really good. Talking to myself, again, that was another practice one, and then after that point I'm starting to try the Bean Boozled one again. That one I prepared quite a long time in advance on that one. I had the Bean Boozleds for a long time, so if you watch that one you'll see Aaron and I saying we have actually tried them previously. That's because I actually had them for a while and I was just waiting for a time when we could both get together to film. The reverse video, that was just me messing about, to be honest, but then that was practice for the Talking Backwards video, which I did a couple of days later with Nadine. So hopefully these videos will improve. As I say, I mean, all YouTubers say if you look back on their old videos they cringe. They like to do look back at the old videos and stuff and they laugh at themselves, so I probably will as well. And I've only got 19 subs, so as I'm doing this it is currently 20 to 9 in the evening on the 4th of January, and I've got 19 subscribers. So hopefully if I do another video like this in January next year, basically just telling you about random stuff, whatever's in my mind, hopefully the dream is to be in triple digits. Yeah, we'll see. So I do have some ideas of videos I want to make. Most of the ideas I have though do involve other people, so it's like getting them around my work schedule, because my work hours are a bit random, and then I've got to fit it around everyone else's work hours, and plus they have social lives and want to see other people. So hopefully though I will be able to get all these made, and hopefully I'll be able to find another 2 people that will want to play the Twister game, because I've got it all worked out in my mind how it's going to work, and I've been trying to get other people to do various other challenges, and then I'm continuously watching other people's YouTube videos, and who knows what crazy craze will come out of 2016, because every year seems to have some kind of madness. It's like you've got the cinnamon challenge, that was a little while ago. I'm not going to do that one. The ice cube salt one, that's just stupid. If you have any idea about how that works, that's a dangerous one. In fact, the cinnamon one can be quite dangerous if the cinnamon goes in your lungs. So those are like previous things from previous years. I don't know what's going to come up this year. I am going to follow the herd though, as it were, and what craze comes along this year I will copy, providing it's not something which, you know, can cause harm. Then I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do something like the Sprite Lemonade. What, Sprite Lemonade? That's not right. Like the banana Sprite one, that was a big one last year. I'm not going to do anything like that, but there's going to be some nutter out there somewhere that will think of something, and then everyone on YouTube will copy, and then I probably will as well. And so hopefully you'll enjoy those videos, and I'll see you later.